Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can tell by the title, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys my favorite high protein, easy, healthy meals. So basically I have been on a fitness journey for 1 year now, and I have come up with so many simple and high protein meals. So I wanted to put a lot of them together and make a video for you guys, because since it was just New Year's, I feel like a lot of people are starting their fitness journeys. And I know for me, in the beginning of my fitness journey, I had no idea what to eat, no idea what to make. So I really hope that in this video, it can help some of you guys to maybe have some meal inspo or come up with some healthy foods that you like. So yeah, we're just gonna get straight into the video. The first meal that I'm going to show you guys has been one of my go-tos recently because it is so good and so simple to make. So I'm gonna start off by seasoning my chicken. So on my chicken, I like to put lemon pepper seasoning. And the chicken that I use is I think it's called like starkist one that I just showed you guys. I like this chicken because it's just really simple to make. Like, you basically just put it in the bowl, and then if you want any seasoning, you can put it on there. And then technically you don't have to put it in the microwave because it's not raw, but I still like to, just to warm it up a little bit. So then I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside and start chopping up my veggies. So I like to put lettuce, tomato, and cucumber in my wrap. So what I like to do every time I make this is, before I cook my chicken in the microwave, since I only do 30 seconds, I like to get my tortilla ready. So I go ahead and get it out, and I put the lettuce and the cucumber and the tomato on there, so that whenever my chicken is done cooking, I can just immediately put it on there, and then I don't have to like have my chicken sitting there and getting cold while I'm, getting everything ready. So I just go ahead and chop up all the veggies and put the lettuce in my tortilla. Also, I know that it may seem like I'm using a lot of veggies because I do like to use a lot of veggies, but you do not have to use as much as I'm using. You can really use however much you want, or if you want to use more even. So then I'm going to go ahead and cook the chicken in the microwave. Like I said, I just do 30 seconds. And yeah, that is how I make my chicken wraps. It is really quick and easy and so good. The second meal that I'm going to show you guys is a new one that I have started making recently. So I absolutely love this one. It is really good, really healthy, lots of protein. So I just start by washing up my sweet potato, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it into squares. So today I honestly was not extremely hungry, so I just took this like small sweet potato and cut it in half, and I only ended up using half of the potato. And like I said earlier, you can use more sweet potato than I'm using, or you can do less or the same amount. It really doesn't matter. So then I'm going to go ahead and put that in the microwave. I cooked it for about 1.5 minutes, but of course it varies depending on how much you're cooking. Then I went ahead and chopped up half a mini cucumber, and then in the bowl I put about 1/3 cup of cottage cheese, but once again, of course you can use however much you want. Now, in these sweet potato bowls, I like to add meat for more protein. So I've tried ground turkey before and ground beef, but of course I wanted it to be like quicker and more simpler. So I just went ahead and cooked up one of these chicken breakfast sausages in the microwave for 1 minute, and it was actually really, really good in here, and it was a lot quicker and easier, of course. So this next meal that I'm going to show you guys was more of like a snack for me, but I feel like if you made more, it could be like a meal. But I started off by getting out a bowl and a plate, and then today I'm going to be using sourdough bread to make this French toast. But really, you can use any bread, but I like it to be a little more healthier. So I'm just going to be using sourdough bread. So I cut that in half into two pieces, and then you can also use regular eggs, but I like to use egg whites. So basically, if you don't know, 3 tablespoons of egg whites equals 1 egg. So I used 9 tablespoons, which therefore equals 3 eggs. So if you are not doing egg whites, you would just use 3 eggs. And then I just went ahead and put a little bit of cinnamon in there, probably about a teaspoon. And then I just mixed that up. And then I went ahead and put a little bit of milk in there. Normally I do use almond milk, but we didn't have any today. So I just do a little tiny bit, like probably about 1 to 2 teaspoons. And then I just mix that up. And then I went ahead and put my bread in there, and I just like to make sure that both sides like get some on there. So this is kind of like normal French toast, like it basically is. It's just like a healthier version with like no sugar, if that makes sense. Also, it is kind of quicker because I did cook it in the microwave, but you can cook it like normally, but I like to just do the microwave. I just feel like it's quicker and easier. And then this is how it looked, and you can just leave it like this and go ahead and cook it, but I wanted to add a little bit more cinnamon because I kind of do like a lot on mine. And then I went ahead and cooked it. So I did about 1 minute, but it really depends on how much eggs you use because you want to make sure they cook thoroughly. Also, I know it does not look very good, but trust me, do not be fooled by the way it looks. It does taste really good. So I always like to put fruit on my French toast. Like I've always done that. So normally I do strawberries, but we didn't have any. So I just went ahead and put some bananas on there and it was so good. And then I'm going to be using this Miss Butterworth's sugar-free syrup. It is so good. It tastes literally the same. And that is how the French toast turned out. It was so good. This next meal is another one of my go-tos because it is so quick and easy, but it's also so good. It's another one of those ones that you wouldn't think would be as good as it is. So I put my toast in the toaster, and while that was in the toaster, of course, I had to give my little helper her pay. Not actually, but you get what I'm saying. I always like to give Ellie some bread because she loves bread. Chloe, I have no idea where she was in this clip. She was probably over there playing or something, but she was not over here to get any. Sadly, though, I had forgot about my toast, so it got burned, so I had to make another one. So my toast is in the toaster right now, and while it's toasting, I wanted to show you guys what sourdough bread and cottage cheese that I use because I've been using it a lot in this video, but I haven't really showed you guys. So because these are my favorites. So the sourdough bread that I use is from Aldi. So it looks like this. This is the best sourdough bread because it is true sourdough bread. I hate whenever you go to the store and they're like, oh, we have sourdough bread, but it has like 100 million ingredients in it. No, this one is super simple ingredients. The ingredient list is so small. That's literally the ingredient list. It is super good, super healthy. My favorite. Toast just got done in the toaster, so I had to get that. But the cottage cheese that I use, so I'm really picky when it comes to my cottage cheese. I don't like sweet cottage cheese. Like, I don't know if you've ever tasted cottage cheese that is sweet before. I have, and it is so awful. Like, it is not good. Like, cheese is not meant to be sweet. But this one is the Friendly Farms one. It is from Aldi as well. It is so good. If you do not like a sweet cottage cheese, this is the one that you need to try. It is so good. Now that my toast is done and not burned, I went ahead and got my cottage cheese out, and I just put some cottage cheese on there. Really, you can use however much you want. And also, I normally do put cucumbers on here because it is amazing with that. Like, cottage cheese and cucumber is amazing together. But I didn't have any more, so I just didn't do any cucumber, but I highly recommend you do it that way. I just finished making the toast. So this is how it looks. I know that it's like a very simple meal, and I was kind of just like considering not even putting it in this video, but it truly is one of my favorites because, well, one, it is so simple to make, so quick and easy, and it's actually really good. Like, it's one of those things, like, you look at this and you're like, well, I mean, it's just bread and cottage cheese, it couldn't be all that good, but it is so good, and it's high in protein, super filling. So I was like, I have to show this to you guys because it is my favorite. But yeah, I feel like that kind of ends off the video. These are a lot of my favorite healthy meals that I like to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and my other social medias are in the description below.